This right here is the Suncrafter S200B Pro bicolor light. It retails for about $330 to $360 US. And in this video, I'll go through all of the features of this light. I'll also show you how it integrates seamlessly with the Bluetooth app. I'll give you a few demonstrations of me using the light, and also give you kind of like a 360 view of the light and show you the buttons and also all of the accessories it comes with. And hopefully at the end of the video, I'll help you decide whether this light is going to be right for you or not. I'm Desy Cheng, and on this channel, I review things that are based and focused around travel, EDC everyday carry, bags and backpacks, and also photo and video related products. Full disclosure, Suncrafter did send me this light to review. However, they do not get to preview the video before it gets published, and they're also not paying me to do this video, so everything's me based on my honest opinion. However, I do get to keep the light. All right, so next up, we're gonna be talking about the features of this light. So first off, right here, there is a toggle to turn the light on and off, which is nice. Over here, you do have a dimmer, which is, you can go from all the way from 0 all the way up to 100%. Also, if you click it, it'll go through intervals of 20%. So you can go start at 0, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100%. So same thing that kind of applies towards the white balance as well. So you can just knob it to kind of dial in your white balance. Or if you do press it, you can kind of go straight from 65 to 2700, 3200, 4300 to 5600, and you can kind of go through that entire cycle. It does have different special effects here. So there's 10 different special effects that you can kind of go through. So depending on what you have, you'll have the different effects. You have your standard ones like fireworks, lightning, paparazzi, TV, welding, strobe lights, explosion, pulsing, and faulty bulb, and CCT cycle. So you can just kind of change that. To turn it off, you just click that effects button, and now you're just going back into the regular light mode. And then the final thing is this max power output right now. So standard wise, it outputs a max output of 200 watts. However, if you are in the white balance range of between 37 and 3700 and 5000, you can actually pump it up to about 310 watts. So if I click this max, actually, well, hold on, let me get up to 100% here first. So this is 100%. If I click the max, it just goes just a smidge brighter, which is kind of crazy. So let's turn that off, on, off. You might not be able to notice it on video, but they're just a small little pump of light. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the app. This is the Lumen app right now, and it just takes a second to connect, or 2 or 3. A few seconds to connect. Anyways, now it's connected. There's a bunch of things that you can do. So we can toggle the light off and on. You can kind of go into the settings. You can kind of change the intensity. So you can change it brighter or darker, whatever you kind of want. You can also dial in your specific percentage if you wanted to. You have your CCT right now, so you can change the white balance of the light right now, which is great. Let's turn on the intensity a little. It's a little bit high. And then what else is there? There's so many different other options right here. You can just change it and go to the effects right here. You can do the paparazzi. You can do pulsating. What else? You can. Also when you're doing pulsating, there's a frequency of the pulses. You can change the light intensity of your pulses. You can go to lightning. You can kind of change all of these different settings all within this app here, which is pretty handy. So if we go back to CCT, and then also there's actually another cool feature which I found was the music. So let me put some music on, and what happens is the light will actually go to the beat of the music. I got Darude Sandstorm. Okay, so now this is a shot where I've kind of exposed for the outdoors and the background through, the window. And right now I am, inside my house right now with no lights on, and you can kind of see I'm quite dark and not properly exposed, and I don't match outdoors. I don't expect it to match the sunlight, but let's see how good of a job it can do. Okay, so now this is with the light on at 100% using that softbox with the grid modifier. And now this is a bare bulb looking straight at me with no modifier on it. I just literally just took off that softbox and this is what it looks like. And now I just added the zoom reflector on, which is going to give it much more of a punch. And this is how much light output it is putting. And so just looking at the camera right now, I'm definitely overexposed. So let's turn that down a little bit. So now I've toned it down to about 40% with the zoom reflector still on. And now it's a little bit better in terms of exposure. So yeah, this is what it looks like. So what I've been using for my key light for most of my YouTube videos have actually been this Aperture Amaran 100X. And that's kind of, been aimed towards me. So kind of quickly show you what it looks like with the aperture at, and oh yeah, also this is cranked up at 100%. So I'm curious to see how much more power the Suncrafter has. So once again, this is using the Aperture Amaran 100X at 100% power. And this is, what it looks like, on me right now. And now I have the Suncrafter set up at 100% using the exact same light modifier. Okay, so now I changed the brightness down to about 60% and it still seems pretty bright. So I think I have to turn it down even more. Now the light is set at 40%, which looks a little bit more closer to what the Aperture Amaran was at 100%. So that's kind of interesting to know. I'm actually quite impressed. This light is actually much more powerful than what I thought. I thought it was just gonna be two times more powerful, but it's a little bit more than 2 times more powerful than the Aperture Amaran X. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the actual unit itself, give you a 360 view. It does come with a 5 meter long power cable, which is nice. And actually there's no ballast. Some of the other lights, such as the Aperture Amaran, even 100X, it has to have a ballast. So this is great because that's one less thing that you need to connect. You literally just got to plug it in here and plug it to your power source, and that's it. It also comes with a zoom reflector, so pretty standard, made of metal, high quality. And when you're looking at the actual light right here, you just kind of click it into place and boom, it's locked. It's got a standard Bones mount, so if you have other accessories for different lights, you can totally use that. This one switch, you just got to hold it back, twist and unlock, and there it is. This is kind of what it looks like for the LED portion. But yeah, it looks fairly high quality, lots of ventilation on the top side as well as the bottom side. Right down here, you have this nice big handle to loosen it, to kind of change your angle of it. What else? You got a nice little hole right here for your light stand. And there's also a hole right here for an umbrella. If you wanted to pop it in, you totally can. Other than that, it's got this one nice grab handle. So you kind of grab it to change up the angle or to take the light on and off or pick it up and move it around. I like this lime green color. And again, this is where the power is, the switch, and all the buttons, which I've kind of mentioned earlier on in this video. So unfortunately, it doesn't come with a carry case. So boom, you have to actually carry it in the case, in the box, cardboard box that it came with. There's some foam padding in here. Yeah, so it's kind of ugly and cumbersome, and if the thing gets wet, then it's gonna get, destroyed. But yeah, that's what you're kind of stuck with. So anyways, let's wrap this up. What do I think about this light? Honestly, I think it's a great light. I don't really have any complaints really, other than the fact that it doesn't come with a carry travel bag. But that's essentially it on the actual unit itself. It's pretty high quality. It works, has all the features my other lights do. So overall, great job, Suncrafter. If you did like this video and you want to see me do more reviews just like this, please like and subscribe, and definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Desy31.